today?
I'm good.
Very well.
Oh, I'm very nice too, and you, Kitiyapon?
So. Today I have something to talk you about equality. I think it's very close to us. What do you guys think?
I think it's very important in daily life too.
I'm very positive about this problem.
I think it's very important, and not only me and you. It's very important for another people around the world.
I have done a survey on Google Form about gender equality issue. There are lots of information in the day to come. Let's come to conclusions. So I will start with the questions number 1. What do you think about gender difference? And I have few contents I needed. That's problem.
Based on the results of a survey of 20 people that we have conducted, I received a lot of positive comments about gender equality, and I totally agree with them in many ways. For example, they said it's normal for all genders to be equal. They also said they wanted to be 100% open to gender differences, not just certain groups who accepted differences and including the enactment of same-sex marriage laws. I agree fearlessly it should be normal for people to be different, have different preferences. They are not male or female, but what they are is their symbol. It doesn't matter what gender you are, but how you grow up is what matters. You don't have to worry about the basics of your body, but it's your mind that best expresses you. Of course, I have also had issue with gender equality, just like some of the opinion in the survey. Some adults still have the idea that men have to work hard and women only need to raise their children, or the LGBT plus is unacceptable. It's what their idea that existed from the past to the present. Of course, the current situation has changed. Don't care about the things that don't matter. Let's live our life.
Refer to the form that has been completed. Each person has different opinions, and more people have encountered this problem. And I have the same opinion as them. Is that gender diversity should be acceptable, and gender diversity cannot make us discriminate.
Okay, for me, gender equality is a human right, but our world faces a persistent gap in access to opportunities and decision-making power for the women and men. Gender equality means that men and women have equal power and equal opportunities for financial independence, education, and personal development. For example, the problem I encounter is prohibition for women from working in Afghanistan.
Wow. The next questions I expressed was, what was the cause of the problem? Most of the people I surveyed responded it was about the elements of the own people who were outspoken about gender equality, gender non-effective, self-esteem, social control, and religious conditions. What do you think about this response? Do you agree?
So I agree with them in many ways. The cause of the problem for me, I think, is personal opinion, and many of the people we have inquired say like this. They still give good opinions, and I think what they said is fact. Adolescents are more accepting for gender difference more than adults in the past, especially in Thailand. The emphasis was on the need for men to marry only women. This concept has around for a long time. and has cultivated time and time again. So then I think it's personal opinion. How will they decide either stay the same in the past or be open-minded to accept and adapt to the new things?
I agree with everyone. It is a question that many people in the form answer in the same way. It is caused by pain from the previous generation, and many people are not open this problem, and people are different. There is no way to force someone else's thoughts, and I agree with everyone. I thought it was probably caused by pain for a long way and long time.
And for me, part of this problem is from family. Families with limited means who cannot afford costs such as school fees, uniforms, and supply for all of their children will prioritize education or their son. Family may also rely on girl labor for household chores, carrying water, and child care.
Okay. Next questions. What effect do you think the gender equality problem has?
So I think most have the same opinion. Nearly 100% people say it affects the mind and few say it affects lifestyle. The mind is really important. They are the things that allow us to live each day. So one day your words hurt their hearts. Of course, you never know how painful it will be. You just speak for fun or just because you think too much about other people's life. Don't do that. It's better to give positive energy than to say things that will hurt others. You may not like it if other people are interfering with your gender in a negative way too.
Probably the most metal because we cannot know that the word or action that we say or express harmful to people who are LGBTQ. Some people may not care, but if it is someone who mentally bad, it might make them think negatively.
In my point of view, globally women have a fewer opportunities for economic participation than men. Less access to basic and higher education, greater health and safety risks, and less political representation. Women have limited access to nation and infant care, and are more likely to experience complications during pregnancy and childbirth. This is a critical concern in countries where girls marry and have children before they are ready.
Wow, everyone answer are really good. I agree with everyone different opinions. The next questions, I think everyone would be able to answer well. How much do you think gender difference are expected today? And what do you think of the fact that all gender should be equal?
What is clear is that gender equality and gender difference have received much more attention than the past. That you know from the opinion of those surveyed, they feel the same. This is very gratifying because in many countries the same-sex marriage is legal. For example, Argentina, Australia, Brazil, or Canada. So Thailand is more accepted and expressed than in the past. As you can see, many people are assertive about their preferences in variety of subjects without the use gender.
And nowadays there are some exceptions, but some people are still false. For me, actually at ease, and I'm willing to support this because I claim it still deserve full support, whether it is a speed or performance and you should do well.
Okay, nowadays gender equality is more accepted. Girl leading our world to help girls develop self-esteem and leadership skills. Recognizing that men and boys must be equal partners in achieving gender equality. Volunteers also teach leadership and life skills to boys through teaching all boys. Our gender should be equal because we are humanity.
Okay. The last questions I export is, what do you think LGBTQ is? Should it be supported? My survey that anyone agree that we support. For me, I agree with the survey. What do you think it should be supported or not?
I agree with you, Gitayapon. So LGBT plus they should be supported. As I said from the beginning, I want gender difference to be accepted by all groups. We should be equal. Everyone has abilities and personal preference. There shouldn't be anything to judge whether it's gender or beauty standard. If you want something reasonable, such as good employee or suitable lover, why don't you look at what they are? Look at talent and their quality. These are the things that important. Any gender should be supported the way that they are. Many reasons why we do project on this topic. We want gender equality to be driven, right?
I totally with Gitayapon and Arya. It should be support because they can like their skill. We should support maybe that they can do very good job.
Okay, of course, regardless of gender should be accepted and treated equally. LGBTQ+ should be supported, not only men and women. All gender equal are human too. Everyone has the same abilities, have the same rights and duties. It's not only men and women. Every gender should be supported. Okay.
Okay. Thank you for answer, everyone.
Okay, have a nice day.
Okay,
Goodbye.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.